When I meditate on the culture of the United States, an image of an overstuffed belly with a hungry soul comes to mind. We live surrounded by abundance, excess even, but the most cursory of glances reveals tremendous imbalance and illness. We are the richest nation in the world, but 1 in 6 of us, 41 million people, will go hungry today because they do not have enough food. 13 million of these people will be children. Meanwhile, income inequality has reached pre-depression era levels, fueled by a rhetoric that says we are not our neighbor's keeper. But this rhetoric is wrong. We are responsible for our neighbors. We are responsible for all beings. But a spiritual misalignment has occurred, and we have forgotten this. I believe Reverend William Barber is correct when he says a moral revival is necessary for the healing of our nation. Not the morality of consumption, but the morality of generosity. Not the morality of isolation, but of interconnection. Not for the morality of indifference, but of gratitude. It's time for a moral revival. In an effort to help focus in on what this could mean, I'm facilitating a fast every Friday. Fasting is an ancient spiritual discipline practiced to illuminate the interconnectedness of humanity by deliberately putting ourselves in a state of need. It helps us recognize how truly dependent we are on one another. Fasting has become popular in secular circles in an effort to detoxify the body, but it's not just unhealthy food that plagues us. We must also detoxify from unhealthy spiritual conditions. Fasting for the day draws us into empathy with those in need and aligns our lives with our beliefs. It guides us along the path of self-understanding as our hunger for food and our hunger for justice inform our hunger for the divine. Who are we as spiritual people? What are we grateful for? What do we need to grieve? What do we need to atone for? What do we need to clear away in order for something new to grow in its place? Fullness isn't always good, and emptiness isn't always bad. The constant craving for pleasure and satisfaction that drives our culture has left us sick and callous. We've become slaves to our appetites for more, always more. But I believe we really want something different, something better for everyone. If the discipline of fasting is new to you, perhaps you'll want to start slowly, maybe just skipping breakfast but eating at lunch. Some of you will likely want to do 24 hours, from dinner on Thursday to dinner on Friday. Personally, I will have only tea and water on Friday, breaking my fast on Saturday morning. Decide what is right for you, but most people can probably do 24 hours, so I'd encourage you to start there. To provide some support and community, I will also host a short prayer at 8 a.m. Eastern on Facebook Live. And I encourage you to use that post to check in with each other over the course of the day. And I hope you will consider joining the Poor People's Campaign. After all, this is not just about feeling sorry for the poor, but to let our fast orient us to something much greater than ourselves and to guide us into action. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll join me on Fridays. Amen.